Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Spirit's Divine Light, your weekly podcast that talks about divine masculine, divine feminine energy. So, today's video, we are going to talk about the balance of your divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So, let's start with the fire signs. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is the divine masculine, divine feminine balance? All right, so the energy. All right. What is the conflict of the divine masculine, divine feminine balance? All right. What is the positives affecting the situation? Okay. What is the negatives affecting the situation? All right. And finally, what is the possible answer, solution, advice, whatever you want to call it? All right, as always, please remember this video is for entertainment purposes only and not meant to be taken seriously. With that being said, time is fluid in all forms of divination. Energy can change and people have free will, including you. All right, so fire signs. Your divine masculine, divine feminine energy is nope, right, and indeed. So what this is telling me is there's a little bit of a conflict between the energies, a little bit of imbalance. The conflict is weak, proceed, and end it now. So what I'm seeing here is there's something that is going to take a few weeks to work on, and there's something mentally that you need to end it now, all right? Your positives is yes. You got a free will blank card here, and then yep. So whatever it is that you know that you need to work on the positive side is a yes. What's the negatives? True. 6 months and go. So this is telling me that whatever it is going to take 6 months, all right? True, and go. So work forward in it. Now, this is telling me that your energy is a little bit balanced on the negative side. So what that is telling me, though, is that's not necessarily a good thing. It is saying that your divine masculine and your divine feminine agree that, yes, this is going to take forever, and you're thinking it of as a negative aspect. Now, your ask advice thing is night, yes, and wrong. So what this is telling me is you may need to work more at night. Yes is a go, and wrong, there is something in the situation of your energy that doesn't feel right exactly. I'm feeling it more on the divine feminine side, but the divine masculine is resistant to some kind of change that you need to do, all right? So with that being said, next is the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What is the divine masculine, divine feminine balance of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? What is the energy of the divine masculine, divine feminine for the balance? So the energy, all right. What is the conflict? What is the conflict? Conflict. All right. What is the positives affecting the situation, please? Positives. All right. What is the negatives affecting the situation, please? And what is the advice? All right. Advice, situation, whatever, answer. All right. So, earth signs, you have a blank card, false, and no. So what I'm feeling here is an imbalance of energy between your divine masculine and divine feminine. I feel like your divine masculine is trying to take the lead on something, and your divine feminine wants you to think about something, all right? So I'm getting, for your conflict, of course, 6 months and nah. So yes, there is something that you know you can do. It might take some time. And that is, you're getting in your emotions about it, though. So I feel like there's something your divine feminine doesn't agree with. All right, so positives affecting is not the right time. It takes time, and good luck. So there might be something that you need to recourse on. That's what I'm getting for your positives. All right, your negatives affecting is 3 months, free will, and possibly. So like it said before, it's going to take some time. I'm seeing 3 months in the situation, and free will, and possibly, I'm feeling more this is divine feminine energy. So it's going to take some time for the divine feminine to catch up to the divine masculine energy. Or in 3 months, you're going to have to lean into the divine feminine energy. Your answer here is a free will blank card, stop and yep. So I'm seeing you're going to have to take a pause in whatever it is that is making you imbalanced at the moment, in the future, or if not now. All right. So pretty much what it's saying is you're leaning into your divine masculine. Your divine feminine energy is feeling a little bit underappreciated. Yeah, underappreciated. So maybe you need to see what it is that is making part of you feel underappreciated and look into that, all right, and strengthen that, all right? So next is the air signs. For the air signs, can we please have the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine for the air signs, please? What is the energy of the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine of the air signs? What is the energy, please, for air signs? Unknown, night, and most likely. All right. So what is the conflict, please? What is the conflict? All right. What is positive affecting the situation? All right. And what is negative affecting the situation? And what is the advice for the situation? Okay. Interesting. This is actually interesting, air signs. So your divine masculine and divine feminine, you have a little bit of unknown energy, night, and most likely. So what I'm seeing is you might be working more at night on something, or you may need to, or at night is kind of where I'm seeing some of you is working at night in your divine masculine energy, and then you kind of like relaxing in the day in your divine feminine energy. Maybe you're doing housework or whatever it is you need to do during the day, and then at night you're more so working. Some of you, air signs, I'm also seeing that at night you're a little bit more uncertain, and it's more your divine feminine taking over, whereas your divine masculine, that kind of keeps you stable and grounded, isn't there. And then some of you, it's in between those, okay? So what I'm also seeing for you for the conflict is false, yes. And finally, you have nope. So something, and I'm feeling divine feminine really, is false, yes, and nope. So you need to discover whatever it is false thinking that you're thinking and get rid of it and say nope, no more, okay? So what is the positives in the situation here? What is the positives in the situation here? I don't know, because there's a card. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're just going to go with it. Week, of course, and proceed. So the positives is it might take some weeks. You need to proceed and balance. I'm getting balance. You will need to balance yourself if you're unbalanced. If you're not keeping both sides of you. If you're leaning more into the feminine, you need to reel it back into a little bit of masculine energy, stable energy. And if you're more into the masculine, you need to also remember the more like feminine side, the more fritty, flippy, fruities. I don't know what that meant, but what it means is like you're more woman's side, and men have it too. So like taking care of yourself is what I'm getting, okay? And then the negative is yes, no, and ask again, okay? And yes, no, ask again is telling me that you're in too much in your brain, which is totally an air sign thing. And I realized like in video, you can see the cards kind of got moved a little bit. I'm just using them as they are because that's how I feel. And also for your advice is free will, and yep. So I'm seeing, for some reason, I keep pulling this as divine feminine, the lighter cards and the darker cards as divine masculine. And I keep seeing that you have the freedom to succeed in what it is you want to. I'm hearing like mental health, that you can do this. You may need to step into both when you're dealing with your mental health or any kind of health aspect is what I'm hearing. So just so you know. So yeah, that's all I got for you, air signs. All right, finally we have the water signs. Water signs. What is the divine feminine, divine masculine balance for the water signs? What is the energy of the divine feminine, divine masculine? What is the divine masculine, divine feminine for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? So your energy, okay. What is the conflict for them? All right, that's interesting. Yep, all right. What is the positives affecting your situation? Okay. What is the negatives affecting the situation? Interesting. Very interesting. All right. And finally, what is the advice for the situation for the divine masculine and divine feminine? All right. So what I'm seeing here for you is good luck, many, and weak. So I'm seeing that whatever it is, you are kind of in balance. You're accepting that you are going to have to flip between your divine masculine and divine feminine over the next few weeks. Okay. Your conflict, however, is free will, night, and unknown. So I'm seeing that some nights that you may actually want to work more, and then some are more unknown days or nights, and you have the free will to choose. So that might be a little bit of a conflict for some of you. All right. And then we have positives, which is free will, and right. So when I'm feeling this is definitely more divine feminine energy, and that is saying like you've got free will, yes or no, whatever you want to do. All right. If you've got like housework in that and you need to lean into your divine masculine energy, you're being told that that's okay and go ahead. Okay. What are your negatives? Proceed, day, and of course. So what I'm getting more for here is telling yourself that it's okay to take time to do what you need to do and step away, and giving yourself the permission to work when you need to work. Even if you've got housework, I'm seeing that some of you, it's like, oh my God, I got all this stuff to do, but like I have to get this done. But you need to go get whatever it is done and then focus on the other stuff is what I'm seeing, okay? And that's your negative, and that's telling me that's something you need to do and that you're not quite doing. You're struggling in mental gymnastics right now, which isn't a good thing, especially for a water sign. All right. So finally, your answer is free will, wrong, and no. So what I'm seeing here is your answer is telling you there's technically any way that you do this. There is no real wrong answer to how you find a solution. However, you also need to be able to say no to yourself when you don't agree with yourself, if that makes sense. Like, don't push towards something if you, somewhere in you doesn't think that it's going to work out, okay? So that is all I have for you for your divine masculine, divine feminine balance energies. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and have a good one. Goodbye.